And I do feel like the stream's kind of been affected by it and the community and stuff like that, but that's where I always said from the beginning that, you know, family is going to be number one, always. Because without that, there's really not much that I can, you know, stand on, so. But, yeah, dealing with that and trying to, you know, get this kind of going and stuff like that, it's been tough. Should be... I keep saying I keep trying to get towards daytime streams and stuff like that. I'm working more on it, and hopefully I can get back to doing like 5 days a week with a couple days off or something, because I still need some time to like do YouTube and things like that. So the schedule's kind of getting a little bit better, but it's, yeah. So what have you been working on lately? Death, that's what I was checking. Yeah, 20-something% seniors, so I'm not too worried about that thing. Okay. Gonna need to build new area, which is fine. Probably need to expand out this a bit. If I'm not mistaken, that's kind of like my mining area. Yeah. So let's figure out how we can get... You're a factory, right? Yeah. Do I have enough room? See, I feel like that's going to do something weird, but let's see. Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, no, the fence is like way over the line. Well, okay. Should be able to just go like that. And you'll be good, right? Or did you just do something with the terrain? You did something with the terrain. There we go. Fixed it. Cooking so much food as a chef? Nice, man. Good to hear. Yeah, CK2's been driving me nuts lately. Not gonna lie. Posted in the Discord, like, I selected elective monarchy, and then when I died, it became agnatic cognatic elective, and I have no idea how. Like, zero clue how. And I'm pretty sure there is still like there's a difference between elective gavelkind and elective monarchy, right? Like, I'm not crazy. There is still a difference between that, or have I like, you know, gone batshit crazy? Because I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen, and it totally happened. Excellent. So now let's see, tree road. You. That terrain looks absolutely nasty, though. So what's power looking like? Looking like I can get rid of you. Yeah, we're gonna have to level that out. So that means we get to save. Because don't want to make any mistakes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a difference between elective monarchy and elective gavel kind. So unless I'm wrong there, I'm not sure if it's a bug or what. That's what I want to see. Alright, so I'm not going to touch anything past that baseball stadium. So let's take this height. More like 175. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no thank you. No big holes. That's good, that's good. Now, there we go. Thank you. That's what I wanted to see. I have to watch those buildings, but it's fine. Bring it up just a bit. Match your height. Rid of that road. So I can come out a bit. Actually. There we go. Looks much better. Almost. Spoke a little too soon. Right, so let's bring you down. And lower your intensity. Do I have the Metro overhaul mod? Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. It was a bug. No, I don't. I have more stations. Like there's a few that you can use. I was too lazy to do the Metro overhaul stuff. All right. You don't want to work that way? Fine. Go like that instead. And I think we can go with that here. Yes. Damn it, why do you keep doing that? Yes. Looks like a more natural hill. Yeah, there's just I think there's just a little bit more work in that mod that you need to do. Because if you have an existing system, I think you actually have to take the station out and put it back in to get it to work, I think. Where there are some stations, let's see, do I have one? There we go. Like some of these stations just require you to have the more tracks mod, but I think it's by Bad Peanut. That basically just allows these giant size ones and things like that to have the possible connections that they need without actually having to have the Metro overhaul mod to make that stuff work. But I think with MOM as well, you can go from like underground to above ground, which is where it gets tricky, right? So if you've already had an existing system underground, stuff like that, so I think you have to like completely change it. Or at least I think that's where I had an issue. And I didn't want to change everything. And I just kind of wanted to use existing. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the mod though. It's just personal preference, I think. Alright, I think that looks a little bit better out here. Traffic is already using that road. So that is good to see. See, that's just tunnel, right. So I want to bring that out. Let's see, right to there. Let's actually change that to be tree as well. Alright, pollution. We'll just do grass. Because I don't think the grass turns yellow. Keep an eye on that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I just haven't, I haven't had a city. Like I say, I have Snowtopian. Like, I still have too many cities on the go. That to keep turning that mod on and off would just be... would become awkward. I guess, if that makes sense. Trying to, like, go between using that mod for one city and then not using it in another city, so just kind of save myself that mental headache. So that's already small enough. I don't want to add to that. Where could I tie you in? Maybe that 4-lane road, so we can maybe go with you. That was you. No? Did I just use the regular road there? I swear, sometimes keeping track of the roads that you use is fun stuff too. Or is that... eh, whatever. It's only a one-way road with parking, so I'm pretty sure it's... yeah. So I did just use a regular one. Now it's finally showing up. There we go. And don't want it to go too far, so maybe... let's see, something like... this. And come down, say... 15. And that should leave enough space for that, I think. Probably do some commercial down here. Build the office space up here to buffer the sound. And then continue building housing in, I think. Seems like the most logical thing to do. Yeah, no worries, man. Do appreciate the host, too. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Speaking of which, get that metro out here too. Let's see. It's because those power lines are right there. Yeah, it would probably be because of those power lines. Alright, so does that actually... Yes, it does. Excellent. Alright, so you... You know, let's go back a bit. Put a curve. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Oop, forgot to put the line in there. There you go. So that'll be first little bits of traffic that can sort of get to some kind of industry. Tie some kind of network in, but I don't want all of this traffic going straight over here. Gonna have some fun with it eventually, but for now, I do kind of want to close the system in a bit, so should be able to 15 by 15. So we need a straight line. Now what's that? $19. There you go. And that doesn't look too bad. Ignoring this part, it does not look too bad. Let me see. What's your issue? Go you to you and done. Alright, so let's go ahead and put some office space out here. It's probably not the best pathway, but gonna have to put one out here somewheres. You know what, maybe just straight across. Suppose. Put all little offices in there. And let's see. Let's get our fancy road. that. But I'm not sure I like that. No, I don't like that. That was 10, right? Okay. Six. Yeah, why not? And then maybe I think that might that might be okay. Because I think I'm going to put a bunch of office space in there. You all got plumbing, right? Yes. Good stuff. And commercial. Why didn't you fill it? I think we'll leave that. I'm going to leave that open. Keep them small. Pathway, that's what I'm thinking. Yes. And if we don't put any stuff through here, that shouldn't get too congested for pedestrians. Why do you keep coming back, though? Alright, so... something like that should be fine. Maybe add some trees in here later. That'll solve that. Another little row of business. So like this. And then we'll fill a lot of this in with residential. So, big chunk of high density down here. What's going on with death care? It's good for the area. Oh, do you not have enough persons? Interesting. Alright, let's add some more. For the time being. But yeah. Time being, let's just stick it right there. Eventually empty it out and move it later, but that's fine.
It's a raid.
Hey, what's up, guys? What is going on? Chat's moving a million miles an hour. What's going on, guys? What's up, Jedi? What's up, Roxy? What's up, everybody? Bit of a death wave going on, but yeah, that's fine. We don't have crematoriums yet, so I'm not too worried about it. Should be taken care of sooner or later. So meantime, there you go. Thank you everyone for the follows, the cool guy. Appreciate it. ACC, welcome. Yeah, trying. Yeah, I think this was a custom built one, to be honest. If I'm not mistaken. Thank you very much for the follow. Do appreciate it. Love to see the new alerts are finally working. On top of the other one. So I'm gonna have to get that going, but hey, as long as they work. Been having issues with that lately, so. It's Tiny! JQ, what's up, guys? The setup is... It's not quite there yet. But yes, it is comfortable. I need to get my new desk built. And get some place to put the keyboard and mouse that isn't either my lap or the arm of my chair, but... Much appreciated to all the follows, guys. I can't keep up with all of them, but thank you. And I'm not sure if Jedi had mentioned it, but we will be doing a giveaway of Mass Transit, the one that I got last week there. The old rib is feeling just a little bit better, so... Yeah, I think this was a built one that I got from the workshop. I don't remember if it has a picture though, but yeah, I really liked it. And once we get to crematoriums, and I move this, I'm gonna tunnel. And eventually bring metro and some trains underneath that as well. But I'm kind of trying to sort of tie some of the industries literally right next to things. It's gonna get a little tricky, especially with sound, but I think we have some offices trying to buffer that space, so kind of picture what sort of, office buildings would be needed in, I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't think of it right now. It's like, we have the little areas in our, they're the industrial zones, but it's like, got the office spaces for the movers and shakers and the things like that. The operations. That's probably what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it is still holding. 85% traffic flow. I just got the metro in, actually. I was working on that before you guys popped on in. It's kind of rough right now, but I just wanted to set the metro up to kind of cover this area for now. I'll probably tie something in over here, but I kind of might want to do some trams and then maybe trains above ground or something. Haven't really figured it out completely yet. As usual with most of my cities, I have an idea of what I want, but I don't know what it's going to look like until it kind of gets there. Do appreciate the biddies as well. Don't really know what it's going to look like until I kind of get there. And it's Chat City, so anyone that's popped in, said hello. I'll generally name names. So everyone that gets a follow, I'm gonna have to probably do it off stream, but I will name a road after all of you guys and all that good stuff. Cause yeah, I'm taking any of your suggestions, things like that. And right now I'm building with unlimited money, but I think once we hit, I'm trying to remember what I said, was it 30? It's probably in between 30 and 50k. I'm going to turn the unlimited balance off and see if we can see if the city survives or if it tanks or not. Yeah, I think chatbot busted. What's going on, Pete? Yeah, I think the Streamlabs chatbot decided to die. Some of those messages aren't showing up, so if I do miss your guys' messages, I do apologize. Yeah, the city stream, or the city's music, between the climbings and goings, it gets kind of loud, and I might have my OBS a little low. Let's see here. Let me know if that gets a little bit better for you guys, and it's not drowning me out. My ears have been plugged. Well, my ears. My one ear's been plugged lately, so the sound volumes have been maybe a little off. I've really been trying to work on it, but when it sounds like half your head's underwater, sometimes it's not exactly the easiest. So, but I do need to get a new district going, or we're not going to continue growing. So, we're working on down here. This is the ore industry area, kind of trying to tie it in with a little bit of the old business and commercial, and then I think I was going to do some high density through here. So that's, I think, sort of the plan. I might turn this into some kind of park or something. There's a lot of unnatural land in there that I just don't feel like dealing with right now. But there's definitely some things that could be done with this. Because those probably won't stay there. It's mostly just starting city stuff and stuff like that, so. Yeah, StreamBot's just catching his breath because I have to read it from my other screen. Because there we go. Now it's starting to catch it up, but some of those messages just aren't in there, so yeah. Congratulations on breaking chat. I do appreciate that. But I'm also trying to keep, like JD always talks about, try to keep our streets with enough room so that they don't back up so much with traffic, but commercial doesn't really generate too much, so I'm not too worried about that. And I have a bit of a hill here, so I want to stay above that. So I think what I'm going to do is go 12 to you. Actually, you know what? Let's just do 11. Because then I could put a pathway through there. I like paths. In case you guys hadn't noticed, I do a lot of paths. I find it cuts down on neighborhood traffic anyways. So, let's do some apartment buildings. Actually, let's all do that. I'm contemplating maybe doing a little bit more low density through here. Maybe adding in some parks. What's my land value looking like? That's one thing you got to keep an eye on too. Doing okay, except for in sort of the newish areas that we built, so could probably use a few. So let's see what we got. Is this already a small park? No, that's the dog park. I'm also trying to avoid usual things that I would do, like building schools in every community, whether it be like a high school or a community school, like elementary, I guess, and stuff like that. So I have noticed that you can get the uneducated stuff up if you use the policies, or if you actually make areas that largely just do like the schools out policy or something like that. So they're kind of trying to play with that. So I haven't done many districts for this one yet, though. I think I only have one set for maybe the farming area. So everyone in this area is going to not want to go to school. They'll prefer work. So after whatever point, I guess, they'll head on over here. And let's see. So we haven't got any uneducated workers here yet, but I think there are some in the other one. Okay, those numbers were different last stream. How am I ending up with more education? Unless the... Well, I did have the university, but that would still... See, I still have a lot of capacity for that, but... High school is limited. I love how it says 13,000. Is that what the actual university is? Okay. So I'll probably need to set up a few more districts that service that uneducated thing. Because I definitely did have that going, so. It's not vanilla, no. I'm still challenging myself. I do have to hit the unlocks and things like that. But I am trying to do vanilla in spirit. And I probably will do a vanilla series. Because I think that'll definitely be interesting. But yeah, like we've kind of been saying, like what's the skeleton crew of mods that we could use that you could like just play vanilla and kind of move? It's definitely one of them. But I don't know. I just love the network roads one too much. It gives you the choice with your lanes and things like that, so that you can not use vanilla. Move it next to pretty much is kind of what I was thinking. That's like. Oof. That should be the next DLC. Something to do with roads. In my opinion. Define vanilla, Mr. 81 tiles. Well, I'm using 81 tiles. I just have to unlock it first. Because at least I figured that way, then I'm not building completely all over the place. At least this way I can keep my city kind of core structure to a point and then kind of go from there. But I do have 81 tiles. It's a great mod. I think I have like 40 something. So I'm using quite a bit. Not as many as some people, but I do have quite a bit. Vanilla only has 25 tiles. Yeah. Should maybe do like a 25 tile challenge. That would be fun. Maybe that's what I'll do. Like a vanilla 25 tile challenge. Finish up Snowtopia and then maybe do something like that. Gotta charge your tablet? Yeah, no worries. Haven't really been going that long, and I do want to do that giveaway using marbles. So probably at the leg stretch when I come back from that kind of thing, we'll do that. So hopefully you can make it back for that. I am giving away a copy of the Mass Transit, but I'm not going to do it at the end of the stream because I'm not too sure Just when that's gonna happen, actually. Yes, vanilla only has the 9 tiles, so I should add the kappa, but talking like if you want to go vanilla and then you can use, there is a 25 tile DLC and then or DLC mod, and then there's the 81 tile, and most people just use the 81, but if you tried the vanilla and then went with like 25, that would just be, I don't know, I think a little bit more of a challenge, perhaps. You can stick around for a little bit. Well, it's not too good to charge your things and run them. I mean, I'd do it, but it definitely does affect the battery life. We can say that. I'd like to get to... I really want to do my tunnel and stuff like that, because that's where my mind is. Like, build tunnels, have fun, but this cemetery is kind of in the way, so... Oh, let's see, how many people are in there? Oh yeah, it's almost full. Crematorium. Oh, I guess the team lost. Damn it, you guys. One win, 2 loss. So it looks like we canceled the first one, won our first official match, and then we've just lost 2 after that, so. Come on, guys. Let's see, how long have we been going here? That's not it. That's it. About 2 hours. Probably do the giveaway probably about another hour. Because I'm trying to shoot for 6-ish hours, maybe a little bit longer. I haven't really been able to... Oops. I haven't really been able to stream for, you know, a good amount of time. At least in my opinion lately. It's been tough, so... Definitely want to make today count. But if you can stick around, cool. If not, it's understandable as well. But yeah, probably about an hour or so. I'm going to put a little mental reminder in my head, but someone please remind me if I forget. And we got this lowly little station out here. How is my train station doing? 617 people per week. Not great. Not bad either. Not great. So let's see, what do we want to... It's my stadium. We're probably going to need some commercial out here. We'll probably build to like that beach area. Pretty sure I just picked up this tile so that I could bring in my trains for cargo. So maybe we could work on that. Well, we do need people, so there is something to be said for that. I kind of want to keep this area sort of how it is for now. And the train station... That's... What do you guys think? We got to do something. The tunnel's going to come out most likely here, but what do you think we should kind of do in this area? This is off the university. Probably going to have the recycle centers move out here. And we'll probably add a few more of the solar power plants, because I just love those things. Those things are absolutely awesome when it comes to power generation. I mean, just... Let's see. I'm producing 319, and I basically have 1. With just a few wind turbines. It's like 240 on its own, so... It's just fun. That and wind. I do love using the wind to... As I had said earlier in Jedi's chat, I think to someone, it's nice to just use it to not have power lines running all over the place. Because right now it's powering the poo. Which surprisingly doesn't look like it's backing up too much. Which is nice. Or do I still have that pollution mod on? I might have that on. No purple, I think it is. We could probably do some kind of tourist thing down here off the river. Bring the train in, have them drop them off right there. Might be an idea. So you're kind of polluting around here already, so... If I move you out here... Let's see. What do I want to keep? No. Definitely don't want that on the university campus, but... You think... Yes, Slippery Pete, I would have to agree with you. They are literally one of... I try to... I don't want to say I rush to unlock them, but once I have that unlocked, I more or less hope that I have the money to slap in like 2 or 3 of them, and then I don't have to worry about power for, I don't know, till you at least start hitting 30, 40, 50k, like something like that. It's pretty ridiculous how well they actually perform. Even if I was using the day-night cycle, they have the batteries, so it stores the power, and it actually, I don't really think it dips too much in the evening. I'm not gonna, you know, trumpet that I know exactly what I'm talking about on that, because I haven't looked recently what that'll do with the night cycles, because I've been playing a lot of real-time mod, and yeah, that just takes forever to get through the evening time, so sometimes I just prefer to play with the day on. But yeah. Geothermal early on is good too, yep. I use that in Snowtopia, I believe, to start that city off. I'm trying to think of where I want my new... Because this... I could add some kind of housing in here, like, to give that campus-y kind of feel. But with having the metro here, and those roads being pretty busy... Yeah. And I forgot that those recycling centers made noise, so... Gonna have to move those. But... My only question is, if I put everything on this side, how is that going to affect this side? So maybe... maybe we just sort of tuck them in. To areas that are kind of already noisy. How does that look? Bit unrealistic, but... They should still get in and out there, hopefully. Keep an eye on that. European style dense resi for dorms? I don't think I have anything specific. I can check and see what I have. Yeah, I just have yoke apartments, I think. Yeah. I was looking at some of those dorms, though. Some of them do look pretty cool. But I'm trying to think of... Don't they, like... I think they use... Or are they actual residential ones? I thought that there was some that created, like, an entertainment value or something. Can't remember. To be perfectly honest, but... they would probably work to sort of the city vibe so far. Because there is no specific American or European dictation to the theme. I'm just kind of blending, I guess. A little bit of that American style with, you know, some European in there. It's kind of how Canada is. I mean, we're North American, but a lot of our roads and stuff like that are influenced from European and things like that, so... I think I want to build down here. Let me see. Before I move all those recycling centers. So I could probably get away with moving one out to here. I wouldn't want it near the farms and pastures, but there are some of these buildings that pollute, so I could probably stick it in there and get away with it. Oh. Yeah, I think I could do that. That's with like the district policy, right? Using... Ooh, what's that one? Jason, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now that I actually keep up with some of them. This building might not... Alright. Don't know why you wouldn't have your own European stuff. Alright. Okay. So let's try. Anyone else find it ironic that they named it Dean Hills? I find that a bit ironic. There you go. I think that's... After the classifications that Roxy had drawn out, is that's sort of what you were talking about? Yeah, we can maybe try that. It definitely goes with the theme to the building for the asset, that's for sure. And this kind of definitely feels very student dormy. I mean, it might look a little fancy, but it kind of reminds me of some of those houses that we have down by our university district that are sort of tucked in just off the beaten path, but they have like lots of trees to cover them and stuff like that. Love the sound of the cows. Education and agriculture, right next door. It's great. So can I maybe get... Probably should have did a pathway through here first. Something like that, maybe. Let's move you down just a bit. Something like that. And then you should be able to walk through there. That should come back, hopefully. Now I'm kind of tempted to see if we could do like some kind of library or something in here. I think I have a library. Although that does add to edumacation, unfortunately. I do think I have one. Yeah, that giant state library. A little big for the area, I think, though. Let's see. Maybe do it along here. Eh. I love those cows. Moo. It's like it knew there was a uni there. Yeah, I know, right? LAS RICO. A&M University, yeah. We could name it that. It was just the name of the actual thing. So does that mean we're actually going to keep the city as LAS RICO? Is it gonna fit? Ooh. It does. Look at that. Road signs, what are you doing? Done. The LRAMU steers? I know where that's going. I know where that's going. If I could type. LRA. Steers. There we go. Why does road signs keep popping up? I wonder what key that's attached to. Because I definitely keep having that pop up, but I'm not actually typing it. At least I don't think I am. There you go. Got that named. Got the university renamed. How do you not have power? Ah, that's fine. Whatever. We are going to stretch Dean Hills out. Should probably make the whole thing. Something like that. Not easy from this angle. There we go. Boom. Dean Hills. We'll think of some other policies to go with it, like we'll maybe put the education boost for people that want to go in this one. The only thing is having that right next to the uneducated one. I'm not sure how that's going to offset and stuff, but I feel like this would be broken up a bit more, though.